Inside Sophie Cunningham's 22-second pointing standoff, for Caitlin Clark inside the 22-second stare down, the bad blood with DeWanna Bonner, and why Sophie Cunningham refused to stop pointing for Caitlin Clark. The internet turned it into a meme, but Sophie Cunningham says it started with something much simpler: having Caitlin Clark's back. According to the New York Times, Cunningham's now viral 22-second finger-pointing standoff with DeWanna Bonner has exploded across social media in the days following the Indiana Fever's 86-77 win over the Phoenix Mercury, spawning memes, gifs, and fan recreations. But the moment grew out of an increasingly heated game that began when Clark and Bonner tangled late in the fourth quarter, setting off a chain reaction that left 5 players with technical fouls. After Clark and Bonner exchanged words following a whistle, Cunningham was among the first Fever players to step between them. Seconds later, Bonner shifted her attention toward Cunningham, pointing and jawing from across the floor. Cunningham responded by silently pointing back, and then refusing to stop. For roughly 22 seconds, she stood her ground without breaking eye contact until a Fever staff member finally steered her toward the bench. Both players were assessed technical fouls, but by then, the stare-down had already become one of the WNBA's most replayed moments of the week. The exchange carried more history than most fans realized. Cunningham spent 6 seasons with the Mercury before joining Indiana, while Bonner briefly became her Fever teammate last year before returning to Phoenix after just 9 games. Cunningham later criticized the departure on her podcast, saying, "It's okay to be professional about it and send a text to your teammates." The moment also arrived as Clark's relationship with WNBA officiating has become one of the league's biggest storylines. Clark received her 5th technical foul of the season during the same game after clapping in frustration following her exchange with Bonner. She later challenged the call. "I went to referee Gerda Gatling and I said, 'Why'd you give me a technical foul?' Clark told reporters. She said, 'Because I was clapping and instigating.' I said, 'Okay, then you just don't like competitive basketball.' And that's just facts. That's just reality." Cunningham has found herself in this role before. Last season, she was ejected after confronting an opponent following contact with Clark.